7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. We got Keith King in studio. He is a poet, romantic poet, and I wanted him to come in because Elizabeth Brown was like, hey, we got to have this on the show. And I was like, okay, because, you know, Liz is all about poetry. She liked the ambiance. And so we got Keith King in studio, and you do poetry nights.
Yes, sir.
You got one coming up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I sure do.
What's going on?
So, me and my friends, we host an erotic poetry night, right? And
explain erotic now. Erotic poetry.
So when we talking erotic, man, it's sexual in nature, right?
Okay.
We grown folks and we ain't holding back, right? It's explicit. It's very, very, very raunchy.
Oh wow.
Very raunchy.
Very grown.
It's for the grown folks, man. You know, I like to call it grown folks poetry.
Okay, that's what's up.
You know, we have a whole lot of fun with it. You know, I feel like, you know, a lot of time poetry can be too serious at times. So I wanted to create a show where it had a lot to do with fun, man, and grown folks talking like grown folks.
Mm-hmm. Which means there's a lot of swearing going on.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. It can, there's a lot of profanity. I mean, at least with mine.
Okay.
I have some of my friends. They're not as
rough,
vulgar, you know. But my material is pretty nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, so when we talk about poetry now in 2025, because a lot of people was you know going to the poetry nights and they still do. You know?
Right.
And they was looking at Love Jones, a movie called Love Jones, and how sensual it was and how emotional the energy was and the connectivity between the male and the female with the words and the emotion.
Yep.
Is that still happening right now?
So it is. The emotion is there. The fire is there. But one of the things that I mentioned while I'm hosting the show is, this ain't Love Jones. You know, this ain't Love Jones. It is sensual. The emotion, the vibes are there. But man, we talking like grown folks for real. You know,
X-rated.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It is. I've never seen anything like it. Mm-hmm. Granted, you know, I do have some friends that's out of town, especially the brother that put me on to this game. You know, but I've never seen anything like that in Milwaukee, and so we wanted to bring it to us, and that's what we're doing.
And this is all night. This is like how many poets is? You got an event coming up?
Yes, sir.
How many people on the list to come through?
On this one, it's 5 of us. On this next one, it's 5 of us, and I like to switch it up. It's about 10 of us in all that does it, but I don't like to do the same thing all the time. I like to keep it fresh. I like to, you know, give people something, you know, funky every time. So we switch it up. You know,
how does this style of poetry affect relationships? Like, is it getting to the brass tacks of just dealing with each other in the physical space, spiritual space, mental space?
Mostly mental, definitely physical. I think that it does definitely raise eyebrows. I think that a lot of time people are there and they're like, maybe I should try that. Or
oh wow,
you get some guys looking at their lady like when a woman poet is up there saying some things, you get a guy looking at his woman like,
well, I'm sleeping on the couch.
You know, and vice versa too. You know, you get sometimes you get the ladies that's looking at their guy like, hey, why you ain't tried?
Why you ain't went longer than 2 minutes?
Why you ain't went longer than 2 minutes? You know, he talking about doing.
You
all
need
of
a
this,
honey pack.
You know what I mean? You know, but I could tell that at the same time, you know, people leave with the with ideas.
Right.
You know, like, okay, you know,
influence.
we might have to take that back home.
Try to work it out.
Yeah, man.
And when you talk about the current culture, because we was talking about Blueface and Krishan, you know,
okay,
and that's what you call like heavy toxic. But they love each other.
Yeah. See, we stay away from the toxic stuff. You know what I mean? We definitely own love, right?
It's all about love, but it's deep.
It's very deep. You know. But like I say, that toxic stuff, we not on that. You know, we want people to have a good time. We want you to leave with the ideas
that we could be together.
Come on, man, and stay together. You know, and build.
Work it out.
Let's work it out. Yeah.
Let's stay together like Al Green.
Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about, Tory. Come on, man.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it because this is what we need. I think that we've gotten to a place where now it's easier to walk away than to stay.
Yeah. See, me personally, man, I've been in a relationship for 28 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, 28 years we've been together, man. And,
let's stay together.
Like for real. You know, the ups and the downs, the teenage years, the 20s, the 30s, we survived it all.
You done brought it all the way back from the free throw line.
Man,
you done jumped from the free throw line back since high school or something.
I'm just trying to tell you, man, middle school, man.
Oh, what?
Yes, sir. God is great.
Hold on, wait a minute.
God is great.
Let me give me a short pause.
Yeah, shouts out to my wife. I love her.
So she been with you since middle school.
Since middle school, man. Dealt with it all, man.
What?
And you know, I grew up here in the inner city of Milwaukee, and so we've definitely made it through a lot of adversity, man. For real.
That's powerful. I'm coming to see the poetry now.
Man, come on.
Because if you didn't been around somebody that you love for 28 years,
love her, man. I'm in love, man.
You definitely in love.
I'm in love, man. Yeah. Man.
That's powerful.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's powerful.
Yes, sir. I agree. It's a beautiful thing.
Man. Now, when I see poetry, many times I think about people having an experience that's causing them to write. Where are you getting the inspiration from to write your poetry?
Definitely life experience for sure, but also from things that I hear. One of the things that I like to say is I talk about the things or write about the things that people want to say or want to do, but don't say and don't do. You know, so I like to shine a light on that. You know, and again, definitely from my own experience, but a lot of my poetry is not all things that I've done on my own. You know, definitely things that I've watched, you know, growing up or heard through music and things like that. But yeah, a lot of it comes from listening to people, you know, listening to other people's experiences of what they want or what they doing or what they want to do, what they haven't done, you know, things like that.
Well, I'll tell you this. Nothing beats experience. In 28 years with the woman that you are in love with, you got a lot of material.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know you got a lot of material.
Absolutely. Yes,
and
sir.
Somebody in the chat, not really a city girl, says, when and where is the event again?
Oh, yes. Thank you. So I've owned a small art gallery over in West Allis for the past 8 years. The address is 5916 West Burnham over in West Allis.
Okay.
It's on the 28th of this month. It's a late show. The show doesn't start. The doors open at 8 and the show starts at 10.
This is sounding powerful. Maybe I got some poetry. You know, I used to do a little poetry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I believe that. You got the voice.
Well, I used to be an artist too. I was signed, you know.
Really?
Yeah, but like I said, and I was in a rock band too. So I went through a lot of the musical side, but it all started with my love for poetry. Then it went into music. Yeah.
Word. And mine was the opposite. I started writing music,
right? And
then I started writing the poetry.
Well, I think when I was a kid, it was an A-B pattern that they was trying to teach on how to write poetry.
Word.
A, B, you know, to connect, B, A, you know. And I looked at that and I was like, okay. And then I started, you know, and they started real simple with roses are red, violets are blue.
Right.
And they was showing that it was a pattern to writing poetry.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay. Like, then after that, I started writing.
Word.
And then so I went off into music, yeah.
Man, to be honest with you, I tell like a lot of my friends who real poets. My friend JD the poet, shouts out to JD the poet. Mm-hmm. My friend Moschetti, shouts out to Moschetti. They tell me not to say it, but I can't help but to say I really don't see myself as a poet, really. You know, I really
you see as an artist.
I'm an artist. There you go. That's the word. Right
and I understand because sometimes you have multiple things going on and you don't want to be in a box.
Exactly.
And when they put you in this box, it limits what you're able to do. So
there you go.
When you're able to do multiple things, you become an artist.
There you go. Exactly.
And that's the only way to explain it.
Yeah.
It's just art.
Yeah, exactly. Again, like I say, I've owned the art gallery. It's visual and performance art. So, you know, everything from paintings and drawings and sculptures to dance, poetry, music, you know.
Sip and paint.
Sip and paint, definitely. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I host actually something totally different from the erotic stuff.
Right.
But I also host a praise and paint for the church community.
What?
Yes, sir. Yep. I call it praise and paint. It's beautiful.
Okay,
it's beautiful.
That's That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Because, Christians need love, too.
I'm just saying, man. They got to
I
have
try to
something to do.
tell people, like,
They got to have something to do, too, man. You go to church and, you know what I mean? And you want something else. You go to church, then you go get you some food, and then you go home. It's like, okay, what else am I going to do? Let's give them something to do on a Saturday or something, So, yeah.
Well, look, when we come back, I want to hear something.
Okay.
Something for the radio.
Yeah. Okay.
Just something, we got one. I think we got one. But I want to hear it when we get back. Okay. We got Keith King in the studio, artist, poetry, whatever you want to name it. He's got multiple talents, but right now we're discussing his ability to create poetry for couples.
Absolutely.
Adult couples.
Grown people.
Grown people. The grown folk. Well, we're going to hear something when we get back. I want to hear some art. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. We got Keith King in studio. And Keith King does a poetry night for adults. So if you got your girl, we got Keith King to tell you where to go. Where should they go?
So yeah,
for the poetry night.
5916 West Burnham. We own a small art gallery out there, and it's an intimate space, but it's ours. And when I say ours, I mean ours. Yours, mine. It's ours.
Now you done brought in this Tyrone Love.
Oh yeah.
Now who?
Oh goodness.
This is like a book of poetry.
Yes.
And it's a Tyrone Love. Who is Tyrone Love?
So Tyrone Love is for the guys, it's like your favorite uncle. He's a lover. He's a lover. He's a scholar. He's debonair. Real cool, fine dude.
Well, if y'all watch this rebroadcast live, I'm holding up the book. What is this? Like a book of poems?
Yeah. So it's
called Love Language.
Yeah, Tyrone Love's Language is my very first book, and I'm really excited about that. And like you said, it's a book of poems. Has maybe 8-9 different poems in there, and like an interview in there too.
And they say if you want to know more, go to TyroneLoves.com. LOVES.TYRONELOVES.com.
Yes.
If I go to TyroneLoves.com, what am I getting?
To be honest with you, I don't run the website.
Okay.
So I can't tell you exactly what's on there, and it's fairly new too. So I don't want to say the wrong thing and tell you something. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't know everything that's on there.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, I appreciate you for bringing this poetry night to the people.
Yeah, man.
For adults, because we got to get back to love.
Yeah, absolutely.
And before I hear, some poetry from you, I do, since you in this, you've been married for 28 years. You've been I think you may have some expertise here.
I do. Just stop all the foolishness, y'all. There's gonna be hard times. Expect it. Work through it, because there's no, in my opinion, there's no need to start all over again and do the same thing all over again. Work through it. It can really work. Now, don't be foolish. Some things you gotta let go. Some people just ain't right.
If it's toxic.
Don't do the toxic thing. I understand that that's popular nowadays, but don't do the toxic.
The blue face of Christian.
Let's not do that, y'all. Please, let's not do that. Come on, man.
Oh wow! But we got some Paul Pierce, one of the Celtics players. He giving out relationship advice.
Paul Pierce?
Yeah, Paul Pierce. He was good with the Celtics.
Yeah, I used to like Paul Pierce.
That's what I'm saying. That's your boy.
The truth.
Well, your boy, he telling some truth now. He telling his truth.
Okay.
And I want you to listen to hear some of the relationship advice that he throwing out there off his podcast.
Oh, I love to hear it.
Let's listen.
You really want to know if a girl love you, you need to go out and cheat on her. Let's see. If you really want to know if a girl love you for real, go cheat on her and see how she react. Now we're going to see what's real.
Can you hear now?
Nope. Nope.
Okay, well, I guess he has an issue with his headset. He couldn't hear it. But basically what Paul Pierce was saying is that if you want to know if your girl loves you, go out and cheat on her.
Oh.
This is what he said.
Oh, man.
This is basically what he told
Whoa.
his listeners.
Whoa.
And that's your boy.
Oh, I used to like him. I used to like him, you know. Whoa. I wouldn't recommend that. You know, why hurt the one you love on purpose just to test her? You know, why I just don't see the logic in
Here we go.
purposely hurting somebody that you love.
But this your boy.
I used to like him, you know.
He said he telling people that if you got a girl, it's best to
no.
get the cheating out the way
Don't
off
do
the
that,
top,
y'all.
off the rip, to see what you got.
Don't do that, y'all.
Here we go.
Don't do that. I think that
Why would he say something like this?
you know, I think that everybody has their own experiences with life, man. And maybe, you know, he was with a woman that he can just cheat on like that, and that's his way of measuring how much or if she loves him or not. But I just don't see the point of, you know, hurting somebody that you love on purpose.
On purpose.
Just to see if they love you, you know, just to make sure they love you. I don't know about
wow.
that. I don't know about that.
Well, you know how a lot of women feel about cheating. As soon as they hear the cheating word,
Yeah, they out of there.
yeah, they don't want. And then you got a whole new people where I met that they, you know, I think they can have like 4 or 5 wives. So I ran into that.
Yeah, they doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about this is their belief. So
Yeah, they're doing that.
So then I ran into a group of people. They practice polygyny.
Yep, they doing that.
And so I met different relationship styles.
Yep.
So I guess it depending on like what, you know, I don't know. It seemed like he was aiming it at a heterosexual type situation.
Like what do you call people who are monogamous?
Yeah. I think he was aiming at that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah. I think that it's always a bad thing to
Then you got the LGBTQ lifestyle.
got that going on.
You got all the different relationship styles. So
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that it's probably like 20 different relationship styles that I probably
Yeah.
wasn't aware of
Yeah.
till I became an adult.
Yeah, I think it's up to the individuals. You know, I think you know, there's no rules really to this. You know, I think that you and your partner decide what the rules are. You know, I don't think that you should base your relationship on the next relationship. You know, I think that you and your partner or partners,
Right.
you all make up what the rules are.
If the adults agree.
If the adults agree, you know, you can't really just judge what you're doing by what somebody else is doing.
Somebody had a good response to Paul Pierce. They said that this was a manipulative way to test the loyalty, really a toxic way to try to test.
Very. I mean, that's always, anytime you're doing something purposely that you know would rattle, you know, your partner's cage like that. I mean, you know, that could turn out really bad for you. You know, especially if you love that woman, why would you do that to test her? What if she does that to you?
Hey, can you take it? If you can dish it, can you take it?
You know we can't take that.
Oh, my goodness.
You know we can't take
You got a
that.
poem about it.
Ooh. If I don't, I'm writing one.
It's in Tyrone Love language. You can dish it out, but you can't take it.
You know you can't take it, man. Come on now.
Oh, wow. Well, we got Al on the lines. He wants to ask a question. Al.
Well, if somebody does that out of spite, do you think it's wrong if the person goes after the grandmother and grandfather, go big and go home?
Oh, wow.
Since they feel the test of love, you'll go after the grandmother. Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that, Tyrone?
One more time. What
She
is
said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
It should be. You know, it should be.
So that means he shouldn't be upset if she goes after his grandfather.
But you know he is. You know he would.
Too bad.
Too bad.
But
I agree. Too bad. You know, again, you shouldn't purposely hurt your partner to test their loyalty.
Here we go. But a lot of people play games. You know, I think when you talk about people looking at love, sometimes they look at love as a weakness and that they can gain an advantage, kindness for weakness type. Because I see a lot of people that really love somebody, but they treat them like crap.
Is that love?
I don't think it's love, but I think that they have not matured to the point of loving themselves to where they can identify if it's love or not. So but when you start to love who you are and respect who you are and treat yourself a certain way,
it's easy to recognize.
It's easy to recognize if somebody's not treating you the way you're treating yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just not you just, again, that's that toxic stuff that we were talking about earlier. You know, I'm gonna hurt you, you know, to see if you love me for real. You know, and like you said, do you really love yourself? Do you really love yourself to actually hurt the people that you love? Do you?
And the door swings both ways, because I'll say this: a lot of people will be in relationships and hold back love to punish somebody too.
Yeah.
Okay, and I see that a lot, but they don't talk about that. A lot of people will say, "Okay, we together. I don't want you to be with nobody else, but I'm not going to sleep with you, but we together."
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen different shades of that. What he's talking about, like, you know, he's going to put this person through a certain test. Well, yeah, immediately you talk about cheating. Okay, it's going to set off an alarm.
Right.
But what about refraining from somebody and saying, okay, I don't want you to go do anything, but you can't have anything because I don't want to give it to you.
Right. And you know what? I could see that easier than I can see you going out and cheating.
Right.
You know, I can see you saying, well, let me see how far or how long you're going to wait, you know, on me. You know, if I hold back myself, you know,
I'm talking about, is this before the relationship or while y'all in the relationship?
Well, say you just started, right?
I can see it at the beginning.
In the beginning, right?
Yeah.
But while you're in the relationship, if you're just going to hold back,
you need to have a conversation about it.
We're going to have to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. What we doing?
All right.
What we doing now? Now, don't leave me hanging too long, baby.
Oh, you know what? We didn't even get the poem in. We got to run the break. You know what? I'm going to hold him over to the top of the hour and get the poem in. Oh, we got time to do the poem? Okay.
Oh, snap.
Okay, we got time. Andrew said we got a little time to get the poem.
All right, Drew.
Here we go. I guess we got Tyrone Love.
I'm going to switch into Tyrone Love mode.
Here we go.
I call this piece Table Manners. If you're going to invite me over, you got to understand that I got bad table manners. I smack when I eat. I talk with my mouth full. I lick my fingers when I'm done. I like to play with my food, too. Childish? No, baby. I'm mannish. And I don't give a damn who's watching either. I'll close my eyes and watch all they ass just vanish. Feed me. My appetite is healthy. My back is strong. My legs are sturdy. I'm a messy-ass eater, so you better believe that I'm gonna be getting dirty, especially since your kitchen's clean. I love a good meal, but a good drink? Let me think. Is that peach juice or have you been eating pineapples? You ain't gonna just be...
Okay. All right. Y'all got to tune in.
Okay.
Y'all got to tune in. Tell everybody where it's going to be at.
Oh, yes. This Black Friday, y'all. Black Friday, November 28th. Doors open at 8 o'clock. Show starts at 10, 5916 West Burnham. You can inbox or get them on, you can get it on Eventbrite, or you can inbox or DM me at Muse33MKE on Facebook and Instagram. That's MUSE33MKE on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, King, I'm going to be at the show. All right.
I appreciate you, man.
Stay like that right here on Tory Lowe.
It's College Month on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, and we want to help your young scholar get those free scholarship dollars. All month long, we'll be highlighting